Cryptocurrency. It's like the Wild West out there, full of promise, danger, and more than a few snake oil salesmen. On one hand, you've got this revolutionary technology, blockchain, decentralization. It's enough to make you want to ditch your boring old bank account and go full digital outlaw. But hold your horses, partner, because for every honest prospector there's a dozen grifters looking to make a quick buck off your dreams of striking it rich. That brings us to the cautionary tale of Hawk Tuah, a crypto scam so audacious, so brazen, it would make even the slickest saloon gambler blush. This wasn't just some fly-by-night operation. Hawk Tuah built an empire on lies, luring in thousands of unsuspecting investors with promises of riches beyond their wildest dreams. But like a desert mirage, it all vanished, leaving behind a trail of financial ruin and shattered hopes. So, saddle up and grab your 10-gallon hat as we delve into the rise and fall of Hawk Tuah, because this ain't just about one scam, it's about the importance of vigilance, the dangers of greed, and the future of cryptocurrency itself. And trust us, folks, this is one story you don't want to miss. Picture this. You're scrolling through your social media feed and bam! There it is again, another ad for Hawk Tuah. It's got it all sleek graphics, testimonials from everyday people who are now swimming in crypto cash, and promises of returns so high they make your head spin. Hawk Tuah didn't become a household name, for all the wrong reasons, by accident. They knew exactly what they were doing. They hired influencers, those social media darlings with millions of followers who'll shill anything for the right price. These influencers, either willingly complicit or blissfully ignorant, pumped out glowing reviews of Hawk Tuah, convincing their followers that this was their ticket to the good life. And it wasn't just the internet hype machine. Hawk Tuah went full-on corporate, creating a professional-looking website, complete with jargon-filled white papers, and promises of groundbreaking blockchain technology. They even went so far as to fake partnerships with legitimate financial institutions, hoping no one would bother to check. By creating an air of legitimacy and exclusivity, Hawk Tuah expertly preyed on people's deepest desires, the desire for wealth, the fear of missing out, and the allure of being part of something revolutionary. But as we'll soon find out, the revolution was televised, and the only ones getting rich were the scammers themselves. Alright, let's break down how this whole scam actually worked, and don't worry, we'll keep it simple enough for even your grandpa who still thinks Bitcoin is a type of bird to understand. At its core, Hawk Tuah was a classic Ponzi scheme, dressed up in fancy crypto clothing to make it seem more sophisticated than your average pyramid scheme. Here's the gist. Early investors in Hawk Tuah actually did get paid, sometimes, but here's the catch. Those payouts weren't coming from some magical, money-generating crypto algorithm. Nope, they were coming from the money poured in by new investors. It's like robbing Peter to pay Paul, except in this case, Peter thinks he's getting in on the ground floor of the next Amazon. To keep the con going, Hawk Tuah relied on a few key tactics. First, they incentivized existing investors to recruit new blood, promising them bigger and better returns for every poor sap they brought into the fold. This created a frenzy of recruitment, as people, blinded by greed and the promise of easy money, became unwitting accomplices in their own downfall. And to further cement the illusion of success, Hawk Tuah cooked the books, big time. They created fake dashboards showing investors their money multiplying before their very eyes, when in reality those numbers were about as real as a unicorn riding a dragon. The house of cards built on lies and deceit couldn't stand forever. Eventually the music stopped and the jig was up. New investors dried up, the money stopped flowing, and Hawk Tuah pulled the plug, disappearing into the digital ether as quickly as it had arrived. What followed was a wave of financial devastation and emotional turmoil. Thousands of people, from seasoned crypto traders to retirees hoping to supplement their pensions, saw their savings vanish overnight. The stories are heartbreaking. Families losing their homes, dreams shattered, and the crushing weight of debt hanging over their heads. Law enforcement agencies around the world launched investigations, determined to bring the perpetrators to justice. But here's the rub: tracking down the masterminds behind crypto scams is like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. The decentralized and often anonymous nature of cryptocurrency makes it incredibly difficult to trace the flow of funds and identify the culprits. And even if they do manage to catch the bad guys, recovering the stolen funds is a whole other Herculean task. It's a long and arduous process, with no guarantee of success.